here back in Columbus, Mississippi with Zachary's Tavern, which is a new restaurant. Today we're going to be with sous chef Chris, and we're going to be talking about this new concept they have and the food here.
So right here we have our cheese board. This is the appetizer on most all of our menus. It will change out with the menus. We'll be adding different cheeses, different accompaniments on the board as the menus go on, and it could change during a menu. It's kind of a nice little element of surprise that we add into the menu. Keeps it all fresh.
So what do you have on this one
today? On this board in particular, up here, this is our Honeybee Farms goat cheese. It's a really nice mild cheese. It goes well with more acidic things on the board like our pickled garlics or our caper berries.
Okay.
Down here we have this is our imported Gouda cheese. It's actually imported from Holland. This cheese will pair really well with both the sausage or the pecans, and I found it works really well with the wine jelly in the middle.
Okay, wine
Up here,
jelly.
This is our 6-month aged red spruce cheddar. We get this from Ruth's Cheeses. If you don't like the funky cheeses, that's going to be your friend on this board in this iteration. To complement the cheeses, we have homemade candied pecans right here. Nice little sweet, crunchy, nutty flavor. Amazing with most of the cheeses on this board, especially with the sharp cheddar. And like I said, with the Gouda. We have pickled garlics. They're pickled in a nice brine with a little bit of spice in it. The pickling kind of kills off some of the rough garlic flavor, and it leaves you with this really, really nice, crispy garlic aftertaste. Up here we have caper berries. Now, these can be a little bit polarizing on the board because of the brine they're in. They have kind of an olive flavor with them. I still think it's a very nice addition to the board with that olivey brine. It adds a nice little bit of depth of flavor to it, and add a nice little crispy crunch with the board. Up here, we have our, once again, homemade pickled grapes. These are pickled in kind of a wassail seasoning, so if you try them, you'll kind of pick that out inside of them. They're really nice. A nice little bite of acidity from the vinegar it's done in, and a little bit of sweet from the actual grapes in it. It's really, really nice on the board. Taking up the middle, we have our wine jelly. This is actually a white wine jelly. That is subject to change as the boards change, and it actually has our own house blend of spices put into it. Really nice. A lot of these spices are fall-flavored spices, and they're really good in the middle of the board. Generally, the wine will be used with these. They're Mediterranean fire-baked crackers. All it's got on it is sea salt, so it's a kind of simple flavor, but it really pairs well with all of the things on the board, especially the wine jelly. These are spicy pickled green beans. Really nice, pickled with homegrown peppers. So it's a really, really nice flavor. It's really, really crisp, and I think they're amazing. And to finish off the board, we have andouille sausage.
So outside of just this appetizer, you have other appetizers, and I know y'all are rolling out a new menu tonight. That's right. So go ahead, call and make a reservation. We'll get to that in just a second to come try out this new menu. So kind of tell me like what your menu consists of. I know it's a smaller menu. You specialize in certain dishes. You change seasonally. Yes,
ma'am. So our menu generally is going to have a beef, a chicken, and a fish. We like to change out the beef, chicken, and fish to things that reflect the season we're doing the menu in. So our chicken is going to be our brined Cornish game hen, brined in sweet tea. Really nice. It's a nice little kickback to a tradition. And I think the flavors are going to come together really well. We made the brine, and it's just a phenomenal brine. It smells nice. The steaks, your classic filet. You can't go wrong with a good filet. Really nice compound butter that's going to be served with it, and our amazing homemade demi sauce. Really rich sauce that's really going to complement the nice flavors of the steaks. The fish, it's nice. It's nice to have a seafood dish on our menu. Really good, fresh halibut, amazing fish. Really looks good on the menu. And if it does as well as the salmon from last menu, it's going to be a really heavy hitter on the menu.
Yes, thank you so much for having us today. If y'all would like to make a reservation, again, this is a smaller restaurant. They have limited seating. You can go on Open Table. You can go to their Facebook, their Instagram. Make sure you get those reservations in. You can park on Main Street. They're located right behind Main Street. It's just a little bit of a walk. There's also some parking around, but trust me, you want to come and check these guys out. What they're doing here is amazing, and we will see y'all next week for another episode talking about Zachary's Tavern's cocktails. Thank you so much, and cheers.